Welcome back to Embr After Hours, where the door closes and real conversations begin. I'm your host, Bre.
And I'm Renee. Welcome back for our third episode. I guess you guys still like it. So this time we posted a question, just, for everybody to kind of participate. And the question was what it means to you to go to a hair salon. Mm-hmm. So we got some feedback. Chalice wrote, a visit to the salon means a session to talk about my crazy life and have Renee tell me honestly if I'm a nut job or justified. And for her daughter, she loves getting life advice. Barbara wrote, a visit to the salon means time to gossip and feel pampered.
Katie says that she always looks forward to it because she loves having her hair freshly done. It makes her feel good and gives her a confidence boost. Emma says that she loves getting to feel like a whole new woman after I eat it up and to share her life updates. She said it's an act of self-care for a mood and confidence boost in a day that I get to hang out with you, and I love it.
Silka said, visiting the hair salon means relaxation, self-care. Treat thyself something, and feeling beautiful, giving up control, letting my hairstylist take over. And sometimes it means that she needs a change after a life event. And then Stephanie wrote, it's absolutely me time and a confident boost. And Dawn said, a trip to the hair salon means meeting with a friend who cares about me and my kids and sister, a place to relax and leave feeling $1 million and my side hurting from all the laughter. Mm-hmm. So those are just a few of the comments that you guys shared with us. Yep. So thank you for participating. We just drew some out of a hat. I think for a lot of people, it's can be an emotional time to go to the hair salon, me time, kind of, pamper time.
I agree, yeah.
And especially women, they don't get a lot of
time to themselves.
Yeah.
And because they're always working, they're moms,
all the above.
Yeah, everything. So they don't get their me time. So this is basically their time to, not have to worry about another kid or worry about whatever's going on, having to worry about work and all the things. They come here to sit so that they can talk because their kids are always talking to them. So
yeah,
it's
like a mental and physical reset.
Yeah, so.
And just we wanted to emphasize how important of a role the stylist actually plays in giving or creating a safe space for clients to come.
To be able to feel comfortable to come and hang out with us and talk to us and, having a relaxing appointment. And so, they definitely trust their stylists.
And, over time, trust gets built. Mm-hmm. And I think that for the most part, stylists have learned and are compassionate listeners.
Yes.
And I think that clients know in that moment that they get
your undivided attention and, just consistent care. Like we're always, especially like when we've had clients for a while, they'll get deeper and deeper in their conversations and it really becomes a community and just more than just a hairstylist and a client. Like it becomes, friends, family, like you get pretty close with them. So
yeah, and you spend, when you're doing a color a little longer with them. Yeah. And
really get to know each other.
Yeah. And to our fellow hairstylists, we just want to remind you of the value that is you and that you provide to your clients, You
always want to take your time with your clients.
Yeah.
And,
take your time.
Try to make them feel relaxed and you get to have a good time working with them and all the things too. So.
And our motto has always been like, wanting us to make our clients feel better inside and out by the time they leave here.
Yes. Yeah.
To create a peaceful, relaxing, spa-like environment for them to just, come. And that's why Bre and I tend to only schedule one client at a time.
Yes.
Now, unless a mom and a child is coming.
Or like, families. Like, I've had daughters, grandmas, moms all come at the same time, and I just rotate them. But they're also family. So, like, and they choose to do it. So also like they'll want to do it. But normally, typically
one client at a time.
And I know some people will say, "Oh, well, you can make you can do
more money if you double."
Yeah. But to me, I think that the time you get to spend one-on-one with a client matters so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think it's, part of the experience that they get.
We've even gotten feedback from clients that say, like, every time I go somewhere and they're double booking, that I always feel so rushed and, like, I don't get to talk to them.
Or I sit there for, like, half an hour or an hour.
Or, like, I'm processing and I'm like, am I frying my hair off? Like, so I've always been one that I'm going to do one client so that I can, put all my time and effort into you, make sure your hair comes out exactly how you want it. Unless it is a family who just wants to come in with their whole family. But, most of the time, we'll stick with one to give you that relaxing experience too. So,
and depending on what, that's, again, the value a stylist has, because there's a reason they do say we're like therapists. Because I think the minute a client can just peacefully unwind, and it is spa-like treatments, the shampooing, the massaging, the feeling better by a color change, a haircut, whatever, that they just need that one-on-one time. And the stylist is very important because we, like I said, we tend to listen and kind of, be that safe space, no judgment.
Yeah.
And
we always say, we this doesn't go outside of here, whatever. We always keep your
no
secrets.
Judgment. Yeah.
For the most part,
unless there's a podcast.
But we change your name, so don't worry.
Yeah. So Bre and I have talked about it, and I think we decided to implement a thing called a silent appointment. So,
which I love at the same time as much as I love chatting.
Yes,
we love good silent appointments.
Yeah,
but
just offer it to our clients because, over the years of us doing hair for a long time, we, sometimes the client might have some social anxiety or they had an overwhelming day.
Yeah.
So
and they just don't want to talk. And, that is perfectly fine. Like,
you can ask.
Yes.
You can say, hey, Bre, do you mind? Can today just be a silent appointment?
Yeah. Even if you are chatty Cathy all the time and you want to not talk.
Yeah.
That's fine. We totally get it. I go home all the time and I don't want to talk, so.
What that means is you ask for it, and then any conversation that happens is strictly pertaining to your appointment. A question we might have of what you want to do with your hair. Yeah. But again, and we don't take it personal at all. If you say, hey, I don't want to talk, it's not.
Even like, hey, I don't want to talk for the first 30 minutes and be like.
Just need to decompress.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Perfectly good with that. If you want to start having a conversation mid-appointment, go ahead, but we are going to start doing that where we'll offer
silent appointments. Yeah.
Makes me work a little faster, too, because I'm a chatty Cathy as well.
But just, and again, we don't take it personal by all means.
Never.
And it's just, too, the world we live in. Everything is fast-moving, and just like it being a spa kind of appointment, we want to make sure that our clients, in that time they're with us, do know we listen, we don't judge. If you want to have the appointment be silent, do you want to read a book while you're getting your hair colored? Do you want to put your ear pods in and just, because again, the time you spent with us might be the only time in a lot of clients' life in that day where it's their time. Because once they leave here, they go home, got to do dinner, got to pick up their kids,
everything. Yeah, like life comes back. So like this is their 1-2 hours that they have where they can just relax and breathe. And sometimes, yeah, we don't want to talk. You want to be quiet because your life is so hectic and whatever. So,
yeah.
But just always be straightforward with us and be like, hey, don't want to talk at all? Maybe I'll talk in 30 minutes. I'll let you know. And just,
maybe it's just hi and bye. And
yeah.
That's
Too. That's also it. Hi, blonde, fix. Okay. Bye. Okay.
Yeah. And then, this is the portion for our hairstylists. Just as we mentioned in the beginning, what a valuable part you play in that time your client is with you. Also, it is a lot. We do know. It hits us really hard about around the holiday seasons when you really notice it, when you are booked back to back, as well as us love, and this is the hairstylist portion of the podcast geared towards the stylists. It does take a toll. It takes a physical and an emotional toll because you're not just listening to one person. You are sometimes listening to 5 or 8 clients a day that are all wanting to vent or whatever. So, what Bre and I mean, there's been many moments we drive home without the radio on.
No radio on. I drive an hour and I get home and I'm like, oh, I did not even pay. Not one word. I didn't, no radio was on. I'm like, oh, wow, but, we all need that moment to decompress, too, because then I have to go home and I have to get back to my crazy life, cooking dinner or making dishes, doing all that. So it's like.
So we recommend finding something or, we all love the work we do, or else we wouldn't be hairstylists. We love being there for people, right? I think for most hairstylists, acts of service is our love language.
Yeah.
But we, Bre's been doing hair for a long time. I've been doing hair longer, and it took me a hot minute, and it is okay. Us hairstylists, we tend to feel bad when we can't fit somebody in. We want our clients to be happy, so we will squeeze you in, try to make it work.
Later, work earlier,
come in on our day off, whatever. And it took me a few years to learn that as much as we listen to people and give, right, on top of the physical demand of standing on your feet for 10, 12 hours a day, it is okay to take a personal day a week. It is totally fine to be, and it's not even selfish. It's just, again, I think we touched on it in our previous podcast. Self-care is not selfish.
Yeah.
Practice it. And I think we all want to be there. We feel bad, especially around holidays or back to school or whatever, not being able to fit clients in. And it's okay to take that, personal mental health day.
Because otherwise you'll just get burnt out.
Yeah.
Bad. Yeah.
And you see a lot, I have seen reports or other podcasts or, articles about hairdressers that burn out mentally and physically because it is so demanding.
It's so demanding, yes.
Yeah.
Because you're having to work whenever,
long hours,
long times, long appointments,
emotionally,
multiple appointments, and we get treated as therapists here. Like everyone comes in and trauma dumps and just tells X, Y, and Z. Some clients, I barely get a peep in whenever they're talking because they're just da 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 da. And once again, I work better when I don't talk. But sometimes I'm like,
which
is good.
We love that.
I do love.
And we
Trust
love.
Me,
we want to, if clients.
I love talking, so.
She does.
So trust me, I'm the same way.
But it's just, it's not like you listen to one person, right? It is sort of like a therapist. You listen to multiple a day. So it's not because we don't appreciate our clients, and it's not because we don't want to listen.
Yeah.
We want to be here for you. Again, love language, caretaking,
yes.
acts of service. just for our hairstylists or anybody starting off in the business, you know, especially starting off, right? When you started off, you take every appointment. You're working late nights.
Oh,
You're
when
doing...
I first started, I was in the salon. I'd come in at 5 p.m., work till 10 p.m. I was in Saturday, Sundays.
Because you're building a clientele,
yes,
right?
You want to take everything so you can get all the experience and learn. So
build,
it's great to do whenever you are first starting out. But once you hit to a certain point, you start getting a little burnt out from working the crazy hours and working so late and just taking whatever you don't really want to do, but it's helped teaching you. So at some point you do start transitioning to like, okay, only within these certain amount of hours, I'm taking one day off.
Yes.
You know, and you have to really establish
and make it a... And even if you know, and we tend to do that as hairstylists, I can't take too long off. I can't, because, you know, people will
so
leave,
guilty whenever
and you feel guilty.
And whenever, like, someone texts you and you have, like,
and they're
we go on a trip and they're like, well, I need it done in a week. And I'm like, well, I'm out of town for a week and a half, so it's not possible. And then I feel guilty because they're like, well, okay, then I'll just, you know, whatever. And I'm like, oh, like it makes me feel bad, but
you have to
be able to make a boundary, keyword. And also, you know, you have to, self-care is not selfish. You have to set the boundary within yourself and not feel guilty, and just say, hey, listen, one day a week, you know, or even half a day, that's like me time, because you have to find that balance, life-work balance. Mm-hmm. And when you first start out at any job, you know, you want to climb, you want to learn all the things like she said, you want to build clientele, you want to make a name for yourself, especially nowadays with Instagram, TikTok. The competition is so fierce, right? Mm-hmm. And we live in a time, and I think fear comes for a hairdresser too, that if I'm not there, they'll go somewhere else. Yeah. Because instant gratification. We live in, you know, they'll text you going, you know, a new client will text and be like, hey, can you fit me in for color today? And we book 2, 3, sometimes 4 weeks in advance. Mm-hmm. So she'll go, no. Oh, they'll go to the next salon. Yeah. It's like, and that's okay, because your clients that are meant for you will find you. They'll say, okay, I'll wait 3 weeks.
Yes.
So
it's, you know, your work will speak for itself. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about the background noise. And because, you know, I think too, if you find that work-life balance better, it's going to make you a better hairstylist. It's going to make you better.
Have more energy to put towards your clients.
Yes.
And, you know, be
a better listener and be what they need in that moment.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yes, for sure.
And so I wouldn't feel, but I did that too when I first started out. Mm-hmm. I was kind of scared. Well, what if I'm not there and they really need me, or they're going on a trip? I feel bad if they don't have their hair color before they go on their trip.
Yeah.
As long as you have that balance, that's okay to even once in a while say, you know what, I like that client. Yeah. I'll do her
And trust
partial.
me, there were times where there's been a couple where I'm like...
We've come in on our day
off.
Yeah,
I have done my days off because, you know, they have been with me for so long, or, you know, just... numbers of
our
reasons.
Balance. Our balance is okay in that moment.
And that is too, yes. Yeah. And I'm like, you know, it's been a good week, so I haven't had anything crazy happen. Not enough trauma dumps today, so I can squeeze in an extra client. Yeah.
So, and I think that's, and definitely too, you know, if you're a solo stylist in your own hair suite, or you're working in a big salon, right? It's okay to set those boundaries, and, you know, and just remember that you play a vital role in people's lives for the moment they're with you. And how many clients have we done the first haircut to their wedding?
It's so sweet when you see a client you've been with grow and go through all different stages of
and now
life,
they're going off to college or the military or the Coast Guard.
It's like one of the most beautifulest things ever.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is a rewarding job at the same time.
Yes.
To see people grow, see people, get married and have kids and moving, even like sometimes you get so close and they're like military. I have a lot that
but then
move.
they come back,
but I've had some who purposely fly and drive back down here.
Yeah.
I have one, she lives in Alabama and comes here. We schedule
Georgia,
her out,
Minnesota,
she comes down here and gets her hair done still.
Yeah, and we appreciate that. It does not go amiss on us how we eventually, with a lot of our clients, it's like family. Yeah. I've had clients for, years where, like you said, you see them grow up and then they, go to college, and then when they're home for the summer, they come and visit, and then all of a sudden you find yourself doing their hair for their wedding. Or they bring their first baby in, and you do
their first baby's haircut.
Yeah.
Yes.
That means you're getting old.
That's not even funny at all.
But, I think, we love being here for you guys. Yeah. And if it is a silent appointment that you guys need, totally fine with us. And we are here, and hopefully so far we have created a safe and relaxing and just fun environment for you to come, and we feel very privileged, and so Bre and I want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much to our clients.
For being good clients, loving us. And
you make us live our dream every day of just doing hair and
making people get to feel beautiful. And so, with their self-confidence, it's so rewarding to also see whenever someone has been down and draining, like going through a divorce or whatever, and you do their hair and they start crying.
The reveal and the turnaround.
And they're like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I needed. And such a rewarding job.
Yeah.
It is.
And we couldn't do it without you guys.
So thank you guys.
And thank you also to every hairdresser here in town. We've cultivated a lot of relationships with all of you, and hats off. We're all in this together, and I know your clients value you. We value you. A lot of them we work together with, and
gotta have a community here.
Yeah, we're all in it together, slinging some hair. Yeah. But this is us signing off.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed episode 3.
Was that a 2?
3.
Anyways,
I hope you enjoyed episode 3. And until next time.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thank you so much.